I wanted to briefly review my extension activities and to some degree my research activities during 2024 as a regional forestry extension specialist with Mississippi State University in the southwest part of the state. So my focus is on income improvement. That's my statewide program, and that's focused on reducing reforestation costs and providing market opportunities, growth in yield, and then taking that growth in yield into timber decision support systems. And these are tools that allow landowners and foresters to see how various management alternatives, management regimes, impact outcomes or outputs and help meet their objectives to better achieve their management objectives, or at least to help them identify their management objectives. And then also obtaining more accurate and more temporally efficient estimates of forest resources. And all of that with the aim of helping landowners, foresters, loggers, and legislatures, e.g. policymakers, understand the importance of all of them to the wood supply chain. And then there's often what you work on in any one particular year, and that can change, such as with the Ips pine beetle issue during 2023 and 2024 because of the massive drought and high temperatures during summer 2023. Nonetheless, during 2024, I did work some on growth and yield and developed and started to work on several timber decision support systems. Worked some with forest carbon markets, and of course, without the one-year contract NCX, many of the markets are not applicable to Mississippi landowners. And established 2 pine species trials, and these hopefully will allow me to have workshop opportunities and say field days. And I've been working a lot with Hinds Community College Logger Education Program, and I'm very happy to see that program coming back because of the importance of loggers, and that without loggers, landowners have very few forest management options. And I've also worked some on log trucking operation analysis because of the importance of, once again, of loggers to the wood supply chain and ultimately to forest landowners and foresters. Around 6,000 direct contacts, 13,100 indirect contacts on a variety of topics. And I concentrated heavily on Ips, beetles, and EFRP because of the extreme importance to this. The around 20 million probably dead pine trees in southwest Mississippi alone. So did a lot of newsletter articles, very important newsletter articles on Ips, beetles themselves, but also the Emergency Forest Restoration Program, as well as casualty and non-casualty losses of income taxes. And then I also worked on income taxes. It's a difficult topic, but I have knowledge of the topic. And once again, it's in demand and it's extremely important. So I heavily concentrated on those 2 topics. Around 300 site visits on a variety, and in-person conversations, I should say, on a variety of topics. Conducted 45 professional presentations. 10 of these are landowner-heavy county forestry associations. Not all. Often there will be foresters there and sometimes legislators. 2 CFA field days, 7 workshop presentations, and an in-service training about Ips beetles. And I was asked by the Society of American Foresters to give a talk about the wood supply chain, the forest industry, how things from the past is impacting the current state, and then some idea on the direction. And that's because of all the places that I've worked and my contacts, and I really enjoyed that presentation. That also led to a presentation with the SAF Appalachian South Carolina Division, a virtual presentation. 9 poster presentations, including the Longleaf Biennial Conference and the importance of that ecosystem. And then once again, I worked quite a bit with the Hinds Community College Logger Education Program. Very happy to have that back. And I helped to coordinate a field trip, and I gave a reforestation presentation, one of those 2 reforestation studies I mentioned, for visiting the Ohio State University Agribusiness Student Club, and I enjoyed that very much. Published 3 extension articles with Mississippi State, plus a 4th one on the annual seedling nursery opportunities to purchase seedlings. That's very important. And those newsletter articles that I mentioned, extremely important and timely. And then 18 news postings related back to much of that very important information given the importance and significance of the beetle kill. 17 videos on many of those same topics, and then 4 peer-reviewed journal articles, 4 radio interviews, including the one I'm very proud of, the German Deutschwelle, which I believe is the national or the international news agency for Germany, and I was very happy that they asked me. And then one also in British Columbia that I'm very proud of, in Western Canada, of course. And I was also asked to be a co-author on a USDA Forest Service shortleaf pine ecosystem and management guide that will be coming out soon, and the importance of that ecosystem and perhaps cost shares related to the restoration of that once more common, now less common ecosystem. Thank you.